I don't got nobody just with you right now. But if you find a better under you, I can't lose when I'm with you.
Hey. Hi, live. Give me a second. I'm situating something. Oh, there we go. Good evening. Happy Saturday. Nobody like you do, you know. I feel like Scarface. I'm hey one. Back up to my place. I'm gonna take one. What y'all getting into tonight? I felt like doing a little pop-in love reading for the weekend, like Saturday, Sunday night energy. I hope all of you guys are out there either pre-gaming, getting prepped for my queens, getting sexy, putting your best dress on, get that heel you've been waiting to wear. Hope you got that babysitter for those kids or that kid, so you could, go shake your ass or do whatever makes you motivated and, get the bullshit out and let all the good vibes in. My kings, I hope y'all are being safe. Hope y'all are, well, I hope the ladies being safe too. But I felt like I had to really say that to my man. Be safe. I hope y'all are out there as well, enjoying yourselves. Remember, Black excellence is a beautiful thing. Represent us well, please. I just felt like a immediate need to remind Black men how important you are. I love you, Black men. Please, while y'all are out this Saturday night, don't give the police a reason to fuck with y'all. Don't fall into the wrong Jezebel trap. Like, don't. Just stay safe, okay, my kings, and my white kings. Hey, I love y'all too, but I love all y'all. Just please stay safe, my ladies and my beautiful gentlemen. If you are outside this evening and having the time of your lives or whatever, just be safe while you're doing it, okay? Because there are people out there, and things out there that's probably not doing the best and the brightest things. So just make sure, while you doing you being the best and brightest you can be. That's key. So happy Saturday evening again. Welcome. I hopped on this live. I felt like I had to hop on live tonight. It was like, deliver a couple messages. And it's gorgeous outside. It's like, oh shoot, you can't see it too much, but I'm gonna keep this card right here because I felt like it was supposed to pop out. But yeah, I feel the wind blowing in my hair. There's no moonlight because it's the new moon, but the sky is still kind of light up. The sun kind of just went down, and it's still like a blue, but like it's just nice outside, and it's not smoldering hot like it's been or whatever like that, right? Okay. So let's get this started, alright? Let me get this first card though. I feel like, alright, this card is number 23, and it says, I can deliberately reach my joyous thoughts. That's a good card for the nighttime, right? See the nighttime sky, it look like I talked about. That's exactly what this guy look like right now, that blue. He's reaching up to that red flower. That feels like root chakra situations to me, with a lot of third eyes around him, even though they look like flowers. I feel like I said before I started this, gentlemen, you see that man sitting there on that beautiful bench? I feel like y'all are really supposed to just take some time to work on your root chakra right now, my gentlemen. Or my queens, and maybe divine masculine energy right now, because that's a thing too, right? Like, but like, just, it feels like unshake some shit, right? But let's read the back of the card, see what it says. It says, in seeking and finding joy, you not only find perfect alignment with your inner being and with who you really are, but you also find vibrational alignment with all things that you desire. When joy is really important to you, you will not allow yourself to focus upon things that do not feel good. And the result of thinking only thoughts that feel good will then cause you to create a wonderful life filled with all the things you desire. Oh my God, that's a beautiful little message. So yeah, listen. Can you give me a reading? Yes. You have a question? Poinsettia Saunders. Hi, baby. Hi, my love. Yes. If you, oh, and thank you for saying that. I didn't open my live up with that. But if you guys are hopping on the live, you guys have any questions for this evening, I am here to answer questions on the live as well. They're free. I'm not charging. So get in where you fit in. All right, that's probably, you know, the best place to be with the goddess, you know what I mean? So just get in where you fit in. And if you have a question, drop it down below. I said on my first live, this is like my fourth live. I'm tech savvy, but if there is a way to get up out of here and go to my messages during the top live, drop it in the comments because I don't know how. So I'd love to answer private questions right now, but I don't know if I can answer a private question. So if you're not comfortable putting it in the comments, I do apologize, but it has to be you know, something you feel comfortable with in the comments because I don't know how to access, you know, like, excuse me, private messages. Yes. Hello, Poinsettia Saunders. Hi, baby. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be like a full-fledged reading right now because, like, I'm in the middle of the general reading. But if you want to ask me a question, I'll answer it tonight on the live. Yes, okay? And anyone else who's watching, yes, that's something that we could do tonight. So that first card was, what was I saying? Oh, my gosh. Y'all know I get distracted with my music, but it always goes with it. It always goes with the reading. Hey, good evening, Woody. How you doing, baby? So, Marvin's room, Drake. Are some of y'all in like a loving, light-skinned nigga mood? Is that what's happening? Y'all gonna call him anyway and say, fuck that nigga? Y'all gonna say that? Because I really feel, because this card right here, right? It talks about deliberate intent of being happy, okay? And having joyous thoughts. And being, you know, living your desires. Are some of y'all desiring on maybe an old flame tonight or maybe a new flame, but you don't know if she's like good for you? With some of that floating around, I feel that in my divine masculine energy. Will I be able to travel abroad? Hi, Jimmy. Will you be able to travel abroad? Poinsettia Saunders. Okay. All right, let's do that. Let's see. Point. Will he be able to travel? Oh, this card popped right out. Will you be able to travel abroad? This is the card that popped out for you, okay? So I'm going to read it. I see myself enjoying abundance. Continuing abundance. Okay, point. So, I mean, it seems like abundance definitely means wealth. It means money, but it means prosperity in always, right? So, worldly endeavors. I would take that as a yes. Maybe you need to work on enjoying the money you're making, or work on making more money to enjoy the travel plans that you're gonna have. So I would say that's a yes. Yes, Baba. What's up? I'm on the middle of the thing. Yeah, go ahead, play with that. Go ahead, do that now. You need me? What you need? Okay, baby. I'm just putting in my room. Thank you. Shout, ask me questions. But point, yes, it does sound like to me, you are on a way or on a path to your travel plans. You know, if you're wanting to travel abroad, it seems like to me that says yes, you'll definitely be doing so. But you either need to get a savings account and maybe contribute that weekly or monthly if you already don't have the finances to do so. You know what I mean? But oh my God! Hi, Orlando! Hi, baby! I went to high school with Orlando. Hi, Orlando. Hi everybody. I'm sorry, it's coming in. But point, I hope you still on here and you heard what I said. But yes, it looks like yes. Get the money together to travel abroad. Or you already have the money and you will travel abroad, okay? Let me see here. So back to the overall general still. So this is how it's gonna go. When y'all pop in and ask a question, I'll divert, answer the question. Then I'm gonna jump back into the evening energy, okay? So I feel like I'm supposed to take this card, but I'm gonna see if it come out again. Hi, how you doing, Kevin? How are you guys doing? I love that you guys came here to pop in and say hi. This feels like, okay, yup, it came out again. So these two cards came out again. Okay, that's yeah. I hope so. I hope so. Poinsettia. I love poinsettias. Poinsettia sounders. Why you gotta drop a comment and say why your name poinsettia? Why is your name poinsettia? Is that your real name? I know that's your real name. Your mama didn't name you poinsettia. Hi, Zamir. Oh, thank you, Kevin. I hope you're here having a good night too. Oh, I love you guys for being here. Thank you so much. So worrying about, okay, so these are the two cards that came out for also the night. Worrying about illness can create more illness. So, okay, that's pretty self-explanatory, right? We don't want to be the guy in the bed, you know? When you give your attention to something, you potentially, hold on. When you give your attention to something, your potential for attracting your, oh my God. There's like a glare on the card. I promise you I'm not autistic. Okay, so when you give your attention to something, your potential is attracting for it to more increase. The more vivid the details, the more likely you are to attract it into your experience. And so any negative emotion you feel while observing something is your indication that you are negatively attracting. Okay, so this still goes with like the first card, right? The first card in the general reading was talking about right here, attracting deliberately joyful thoughts. So our thoughts need to deliberately be on great, amazing things. And we need to be worried about and consumed with, I'm so sorry, I think something's biting me. I may have to pause the live to go grab my spray because like my ankles just started edging out the ass. But trying to, as we proceed, trying to give y'all what you need. But we need to focus on deliberate positivity. Okay, like anything that you focus on is going to become more of that, whether it's good or bad, right? And we think, because I've been preaching this all week, we think because we're saying, oh, I'm not going to get sick, I'm not going to be broke. No, you need to say, I will have the money to continue my endeavors, I will have the health and wealth and the body and the sacred temple to complete all my goals. I will have all that. It's not about saying I'm not, it's about saying I will. All right? So, and then collaborating with that card, fucks you over because you let them. Hey, you already know the rules of the game. Why? Don't let nobody fuck you over, okay? You special. To hold me together. I'm sorry, y'all know I love my music. I understand the rules of the game of the life. If you understand the rules of the game of life, right? You could be totally squared away and set and what you need to be doing, right? Like, you understand. If you understand, my thoughts create my reality. That's the game of life here. Because the game of life is all about laws of attraction, right? So if you are playing the game of life correctly, you are attracting and deliberately thinking about all the good, amazing things you want to bring into yourself, okay? Because life is a deliberate experience. Like, things do happen to us. Our day, flows along with, like, what's going on around us. But we make deliberate choices with every step we take and breath we make, baby. I promise you. Hi. Hey, guys. Oh, hey, Melissa. How you doing, baby? Penetrate. Oh, baby. It is my artist name. I sing reggae and dancehall music, so... Oh, okay. Shout out to you, Poinsettia, and I love reggae and dancehall. You got send a message of your music, for real. But yeah, it sounds like you might be building abundance with your creative process. So that's a beautiful thing. For anybody just joining the live, because I've seen several people just pop in. You guys, I am doing free questions right now. So if you guys have a question right now that you want to drop in the live, and I will answer it right now. Again, I like I said earlier, I don't know how to access. If there is a way, drop it in the comments to get to my messages from the live to answer a question like privately, so you don't have to straight up ask. So if you don't feel comfortable, I'm sorry. We'll have to do a private one-on-one, me and you. But as long as you're good with it and all that, drop it down below, and we will do the thing right here tonight. I'm planning on being on here with you guys to deliver some channel messages and to pull some cards and just, overall have a great time.
So I do have to pause this though. Okay. My child needs me to get him situated. So I'm just gonna situate him and I will be right back to be continued with this beautiful evening under the new moon and nighttime sky. So if you guys have questions for this, hey, oh my god, this is my shit. If you guys have any new moon questions, please drop them. I'm gonna pause this live literally for like 10 minutes. 10 minutes, okay? Because I have to get my kids situated for bedtime, do the mommy thing. And then I'll be back on here. We're gonna do me, you, and the nighttime sky, my loves. Okay, I love you, I love you, I love you. I will be right back. Mwah, mwah.